So now it's my pleasure to introduce to you the Mayor of Port Moody, Mayor Mike Clay.
Thank you, Devin, and again, welcome everybody to a glorious Canada Day in Port Moody. And if the wind blows this all away, this is going to be really short. So glad you could all make it out today. I want to start by introducing our VIP guests that are with us this morning, or I guess this afternoon now. Starting closest to me is our MP, New Westminster, Coquitlam, Port Moody, Finn Donnelly. And our new MLA for Port Moody, Coquitlam, Linda Reamer. And of course, our Port Moody City Council, and I'll go in the order that they're seated. Closest to me is Councillor Rick Glumac, Councillor Zoe Royer, Councillor Jerry Nuttall, Councillor Diana Dilworth, Councillor Rosemary Small, and certainly not least but last on this list is Councillor Bob Elliott. Guests today are School Trustee Keith Watkins. And I know that Melissa Hines is here, School Board Chair, and our trustee is here, but she's not up here because she has to dash out. But Melissa, welcome and thank you for coming. The person who should be standing at the front of all of this, the president of the Golden Spike Day Society, Sally Coleman, welcome. And I'm having a hard time believing we couldn't find Alan Nellie Scholand after being here for, I think, every 37 years of Golden Spike Days. But Alan Nellie, are you here? No. Well, Alan Nellie are with us in spirit, and they've been here every year. And again, Freedom of the City recipients. And straight out of 1913, Colonel Richard Moody and his lovely wife Mary are with us. Still looking remarkable for 232 years old. I think everybody has come to realize now that we're on July the 1st that this is Port Moody's centennial year. 1913, the city of Port Moody was officially incorporated as a city, although we know that its roots go back further. And one of the many events that we have for our centennial this year is the Centennial Youth Poet Laureate. And our lucky winner, or champion, I guess, this year is Megan Edmonds, who's behind me here. And I'm going to call Megan up to the podium, and she's going to give you a taste of her poem called Taking Root.
It's such an honor to be celebrating with you all today. She sits with hands pressed into soft dirt. It will remember that shape long after she is gone. It will file away every fingerprint, every outline of a bone or vein into the roots which lace away beneath her feet. And although she doesn't know it, with her face tilted up towards the sun and her eyes closed against the world, this dirt knows many hands. Crying softly into her palms, she sits on a railroad track, an edge she knows she can stand from easily. That familiar chugging approaches from behind or in front, it doesn't matter. Yet there is no sound. Not beyond the persistent drumming of a woodpecker into the bark of a tree. With her eyes closed, hands pressed and lips sealed, can almost be mistaken for something more. Because this all happened before, too. A girl, lost and found beneath a ball of light so vivid in the sky, after rain has cleared and she sneaked out of her small home. There they are. Those tracks which carried her here, away from an old life in manicured cities, into this one, quiet, small, filled with the persistent drumming of workmen on the railroad. And she sits, listening to hammer against metal. But with her eyes closed, hands pressed and lips sealed, can almost be mistaken for something more. A bird song, like one she would hear back home. Her handprint, it is tucked away as well, deep in the dirt, mixed with a few tears that fall as she thinks about all that she left there. The drumming of a woodpecker reaches her, as if through her feet. She puts a hand to her heart and does not dare open her eyes, does not dare move from this place which is somehow beginning to sound like home. She dries her tears. A girl, very far away, does the same. Thank you.
I think further proof that in Port Moody we are the city of the arts, and the arts aren't, they come in many forms, performing arts and visual arts and, painted arts. And Megan has just shown us that we have some amazing talent in this city.
Oh,